Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 season is on the air. Today's date is August 2nd, 99. We're in our first game of the month of August. We are at Fenway Park for an important American League matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. The Indians come into this game a record of 62-42. They are in first place in the American League Central, 3.5 games ahead of the Chicago White Sox. The Boston Red Sox are 64-40. They have closed the gap in the American League East. As a matter of fact, pretty much 5 of the 6 divisions, the gaps were closed. If you remember from the July standings, it looked like some of those teams are going to run away with the division. The Red Sox are now only a half game back of the Yankees in the American League East. So the month of July saw a lot of closure in each division, except for the Astros, who are running away with the National League Central. So a very important game here between the Indians and the Red Sox here at Fenway Park. And hopefully we will have a good one tonight. CLE baseball fan Barbara Peter Tort are first to join us here at Fenway Park. The lovely Barbara. The Indians historically won this game 7-5. They had 8 hits and no errors. The Red Sox had 10 hits and no errors. But we shall see what happens here tonight in tonight's matchup. First game for the month of August. And we should have some excitement coming in as we're now only 1 month away from September, which I call the pennant race. Let's see what happens here. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox is Pat Rapp. 6 wins, 7 losses on a 4.12 ERA. Not one of his better years. We are at Fenway Park. Very kind of weird to say that Fenway Park in 99 was a pitcher's park. Only 152 home runs were hit there. Adds 1 to strikeouts, -2 to walks. Saying Fenway Park is a pitcher's park doesn't make any sense. But in 1999, it had one of the least home runs hit there. So we are all set and ready to go. A big matchup here at Fenway Park between the Tribe and the BOS as Ernest Cruz and D. Smith now join us here at Fenway Park. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. You can make an argument. 333 average, 5 homers, 66 RBIs in 99. We're going to use blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. This is the second time this year we had a game between the Indians and the Red Sox. We already had these two play each other, and that was also in Fenway Park. Let's see how this game goes. Let's begin. Rapp, 5-1 against the switch left. It's a blank. Vizquel, 2-5, and it's a base hit to center field. Vizquel leads off with a single. So first hit of the game already. And now the batter is the center fielder, Jacob Cruz. Only played about 32 games for the Indians. He had a 330 average, though, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs in 99, almost a ringer. Almost a ringer, actually. Strategy roll for Vizquel. He'll stay put. Rapp, 6-1 against the lefty. Blank. Cruz, 2-5, and he hits a base hit past second base. And that'll be a single. Vizquel with a base running rating of 3. He will make third. So the Indians are off to a fast start here in the top of the first. Next batter is the second baseman, Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. Ain't no doubt about it. 323 average, 24 homers, 120 RBIs in 99. Infield's going to play back. It's very early. They're just going to try to go ahead and try to turn 2 outs. Nothing on the 17. Alomar is not bunting. Rapp, 3-4. Wild pitch, and that's how the first run's going to come in. So that's going to be a wild pitch by Pat Rapp. That goes to the backstop, and just like that, the Indians are ahead 1-0. That's one way to get him on the board, as Cruz will go to second, and we'll re-roll the strat. And nothing on the 12. Cruz stays at second, And still nobody out in the top of the first. Rapp will pitch. Rapp, 1-4, strikeout, and he'll get Alomar. First strikeout for Rapp. He had only 90 of them in 99. And now the right fielder, Manny Ramirez. Put him in the Hall of Fame. 333 average, 44 homers, 165 RBIs. 165 RBIs. That is freaking ridiculous. Cruz on at second. He'll stay there. Rapp, 3-6. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 5-6. It's a ground ball to third. That'll get picked up by John Valentine. The throw will go to first, and Cruz will stay at second. Grounder to third, 2 men down. And the next batter is the first baseman, Jim Thome, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest home run hitters ever. 277 average, 33 homers, 108 RBIs. Absolutely no doubt with that guy. Cruz on at second. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Rapp, 3-3. That's a walk plus. That'll be ball 4 easily for Thome. So Thome draws a walk. First walk given up by Rapp. He had 68 of them that year. And now the left fielder, Richie Sexson. 255 average, 31 homers, 116 RBIs. That name brings back a few memories. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Rapp, 1-5. Home run result. And that is against a righty. Sexson needs a 15. That's a 12. He had 31 bombs, and he's going to get one here. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. And that ball is pretty gone. 3-run bomb, Richie Sexson. Stadium groans. And a 3-run blast by Richie Sexson already puts the Indians up 4-0 here in the first inning. Rapp may not even get out of this inning. Richie Sexson, 31 homers, definitely a man that can hit one out. Next batter is the Cleveland designated hitter, David Justice, 287 average, 21 homers, 88 RBIs. I put Justice absolutely in the Hall of Very Good. Rapp, 5-3, strikeout. That'll miss. Justice, 3-4. It's a grounder to first base. That'll be handled by Brian Daubach, and he'll take it to the bag himself and retire the side. 4 runs, 3 hits, and a walk. A 3-run bomb by Richie Sexson. And the Indians open up a 4-0 lead early in the game. Starting pitcher for the Cleveland Indians, my favorite player of all time, because well, he was really Dr. K, Dwight Gooden, who should never have been allowed to leave the Mets. Had a rough year in 99, though. 3 wins, 4 losses, 6.26 ERA. Had a rough year. He did have 22 starts. But Dr. K is on the mound for the Indians. One of the reasons why I chose this game. Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman Jose Offerman. Solid player. 294 average, 8 homers, 69 RBIs in 99. Dr. K will pitch. 4-6, strikeout, no. Offerman, 5-3, and he leads off with a base hit to center field. This could be one of those games. Offerman gets a single. He'll hold it first. And now the third baseman, John Valentine, 253 average, 12 homers, 70 RBIs that year. Offerman at 18 steals. He's not going to get one here. Valentine gets the bunt sign. He says, we're down by 4 runs. I ain't doing no such thing. Dr. K, 2-3. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 4-2. And that is a grounder to second base. 2-2-3. Shortstop, pivot Vizquel, 0. 1-3 is a double play, and they'll get it. 2 outs. Valentine grounds out into the 4-6-3. As they will get the twin killing. Here's the first baseman, Brian Daubach. 294 average, 21 homers, 73 RBIs in 99. Gooden will pitch. The Doctor, 4-6, strikeout 1, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Doctor gets a K. That's his first strikeout. He had only 88 of them in 99, but he'll get one there. No runs and a hit for the Bo Sox. 4-0 Tribe after 1. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Indians will be the third baseman, Russell Branyan. 211 average, a homer, 6 RBIs. He only played in 11 games for Cleveland that year. He's the starter tonight. Rapp, 5-5, strikeout. Got him. He'll get Branyan, and that is the second strikeout for Rapp. Next batter is the catcher, Einer Diaz. 281 average, 3 homers, 32 RBIs. In 99. Rapp with the pitch. 2-1. That's a walk plus. That 17 is going to miss, though. Diaz, 5-1. It's a ground out to third. That'll be handled by Valentine. And he'll toss it over for out number 2. Here's Vizquel. Vizquel got a single his first time up. Rapp will pitch. Rapp, 5-3, strikeout 11. No. Vizquel, 2-1, and against the righty, Vizquel's going to get his second hit of the ball game. That'll be a base hit past first. So Vizquel already 2 for 2 in the ball game. It'll bring up Cruz. Cruz got a single his first time up. Vizquel had 42 steals. And he is not going to get one here. Rapp. 1-2, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will retire the side. A better inning for Pat Rapp. That was his third K. No runs and a hit for the Indians. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Bo Sox, the shortstop, Nomar Garciaparra. Some people think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Again, you can make an argument. 357 average, though. 27 bombs, 104 RBIs in 99. Still say was one. I have no problem with Hall the Very Good. And I said Hall of Fame, you can make an argument. Dr. K, 5-6, error on a grounder. Garciaparra, 2-1, base hit right field. And that ball is hit to Ramirez. His error rating is a 5. That's a 6. He'll corral it, and he'll get it into the field. Leadoff single for Noma. And now here's the left fielder, Troy O'Leary. 280 average, 28 homers, 103 RBIs. Infield set for double play. And nothing happening on the 11. Dr. K, 4-2. That's a walk plus. And that 13 will walk O'Leary. So now Dr. K is in some trouble here as he allows a walk. First walk of the game. He's allowed 64 of them in 99. Next up for the Red Sox, the Boston designated hitter, Butch Husky. Husky started with the Seattle Mariners early in the season. He is on the Red Sox now. 282 average, 22 homers, 77 RBIs that year. Runners at first and second, and they at the 20. Gooden turns around, fires to second, and no. Garciaparra will get back. Gooden, 3-5, home run chance. 15 is high. Husky, 5-5, ground out to short. 2-2-3. Second base pivot, Alomar, 0. 1-3, it's a double play. They got it. 2 outs. Garciaparra moved to third. 6-4-3 double play. And now 2 down. On the ground out to the 6-4-3. And now the batter is the catcher, Jason Varitek. 269 average, 20 homers, 76 RBIs that year. Strategy role for Garciaparra, he'll stay put. Dr. K, 5-2, it's a blank. Varitek, 1-1, and it's a ground ball to third. That'll get handled there by Branyan. He picks it up, throws to first, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a walk for the Red Sox. Started with runners at first and second, no one out. And they come away empty-handed. 4-0 Indians after 2. We go to the third. Leading off for the Tribe will be Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1. Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike joins us here at Fenway Park. Yes, I'm 3 away. I cannot get these last 3 subs to get me over $1,000. We'll get them sooner or later. Rapp, 1-2, strikeout, no. Alomar, 5-5, base hit. Alomar hits a single pass first. He'll get his first hit of the ball game. Here's Manram. He's 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Alomar had 37 steals. And he will not get that. Rapp will pitch. Rapp, 4-2 against the righty. Walk, it's ball 4. And now Rapp walks Ramirez. And once again, now the Indians again threatening. Second walk given up by Rapp. Rapp can only pitch to 21 batters before he gets tired. Who knows if he'll even make it. Next batter is Tony. Tony walked his first time up. Runners at first and second now for the Indians. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. Rapp will go ahead and pitch. Rapp, 3-3. That's a walk plus, and that's ball 4. And the bases are full of Indians. And the fans here at Fenway Park not liking what they're seeing. That is the third walk given up by Rapp. And here comes Richie Sexson, who already blasted a 3-run bomb in this game. Infield is going to play. They're going to stick a double play depth and try to turn 2 here. But runners and bases loaded now, and Rapp pitching to Sexson. Sexson already has a 3-run bomb. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Rapp will pitch. Rapp, 5-2. Possible error. Sexson, 1-5. It's a base hit to left field. Left fielder is O'Leary. His error rating is a 1. That's a 9. He will not make an error. So normal runner advancement. We know Alomar scores. Question is, does Ramirez score? Second to home. That's a 6-3, and that is going to be second home 6-3. Advances have hit the center field or right field. It was hit the left field. Ramirez will hold. So 1 run will come in for the Indians, and it's now 5-0. Stadium groans. RBI for Sexton. He has 4 of the 5 RBIs. And now here's David Justice. Justice 0 for 1. Justice still very capable of hitting one out. Doug Hunt joins us here at Fenway Park. Historically, there were 12 runs in this game. Indians already have 5 of them here. They're going to play the infield. They're going to still keep it back. They're still going to keep it back here, I think. But right now, this game is getting away from the Red Sox early. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Rapp will pitch. Rapp, 6-2. Pitcher result. And against the lefty, that 2 is going to be an automatic out. And we re-roll that, and that is going to be a 7. And that will be a grounder to second base. Let's see if they turn the 2. 2, 2, 3. Shortstop pivot. Garcia Parra -1. So only a 2. They'll turn a double play. No. Ramirez will come in to score. Tomey goes to third. Sexton is out. Justice takes first. It's now 6-0 Indians. And they're already, and like I said, Rapp may not get out of this inning. Very possible. And it's now 6-0. And I think they're going to make that move now. So let me just get the run in. So Ramirez does score. Tomey there. Sexton is out, and Justice on a fielder's choice. And the next batter is Branyan. And that is it for Rapp. He's already given up 6 runs. His pull rating's 11. And that will be it for him. The Red Sox are going to the bullpen early. So Rapp will leave already with the L. And Branyan got lefty, right, and switch. I think they're going to go with a righty. So let's see who's going to come on to pitch for the Red Sox now. Need a pitcher actually that can get some innings, and they actually have one. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Bryce Fleury. Fleury started the season with the Detroit Tigers. He is now on the Red Sox. 4 wins, a loss, 4.65 ERA in 99. So Fleury will now come on to pitch for Boston. The one thing about having players not in the uniforms of the teams, remember, inside pitch, advanced, Chris says the players will be in other teams' uniforms if they were traded. He is working on that, so that will happen in inside pitch advanced. Couldn't do it for regular inside pitch, but that's okay. So bringing the batter, he's 0 for 1, still 1 out here. Infield going to stay at double play depth, but now it's a 6-0 Indian lead. Strategy, nothing on the 7. Fleury, 6-3, strikeout, got him. He gets Branyan. And Fleury had 65 Ks, and he can pitch to 8. Here, he can pitch to 8 batters. So Branyan is out, and now the batter is going to be Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 1, but now 2 outs. That's a Rapp on Rapp. So runners at the corners, now 2 outs. Strategy roll, and nothing happening there. Fleury, 3-3. Wild pitch. Yep, that's going to go way out of the plate. Tomey will come in to score. Justice the second. 7-0 Indians. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Another run will come in, this time on a wild pitch. And it looks like the Red Sox did not come to play tonight. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 18. Justice stays at second. Strategy roll still active because remember, it has to be higher than 10. Fleury, 4-2. Home run chance! And, home run chance against a righty. He has a -2 here. That is a mistake on the card. So that would actually be a blank. Against a righty, not happening. So the 1 is too high. So that's going to be a blank. I have to show that to Chris. Diaz, 6-6. And that's going to be a grounder to third base. And that'll be handled by Valentine. He'll get it. He'll throw to first and retire the side. So 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and a wild pitch. Indians already up 7-0. And a -2 on that. That's got to be a blank, but I'll show it to that. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Red Sox is the center fielder, Darren Lewis. 240 average, 2 homers, 40 RBIs. Red Sox already down 7-0. The Indians did score 7 runs in this game historically. So right now, Dr. K, 3-2. It's at the park. Fenway Park, 3-3. It's a single plus to right field. Lewis rounding first. He's going to hold. Normally, you have to try for second, but it is a 6-run, higher than 6-run deficit. Lewis will stay at first on the 6-run option. So that will be a base hit. And now the right fielder, Trot Nixon, 270 average, 15 homers, 52 RBIs. So now infield set for double play. Strategy, nothing on the 4, because it's still strategy rolls, believe it or not. The doctor, 1-2, range play. Nixon, 4-6. It's powered into left. That's a 20. It's going to be too high, so it's just going to be a range play to left field. And that's Richie Sexton. He stunk. His range is a 1. He ain't getting that one. And that's going to be a base hit to left. Lewis will hold at second automatically. He will not try for third. And now runners at first and second. So now the Red Sox got something going on here in the bottom of the 3rd. And now the batter is Offerman. Offerman got a single his first time up. Still nobody out, bottom of the 3rd. Now Dr. K having some issues here. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Gooden will pitch. Dr. K, 5-1, pitcher result. Against the switch left, a 1-9's a base hit. 13 is high. Offerman, 4-6, and it's a line drive right to short. That's out number 1. That's a 17, and there will not be a double. There will not be a double play, as both players will get back 1 out. Line drive to short. Had a 1-9 would have been a double play on someone, but that would not happen. So 1 away as both get back. Nice play by Vizquel. And now here's Valentin. Valentin is 0 for 1. 1 out here. Bottom of the third. Indians already up by a touchdown and an extra point. Strategy roll, nothing on the 19. Gooden, 3-5. Home run chance. 16 is high. Valentin, 6-1. It's a base hit to right field. Now, Darren Lewis does have a chance to score. I will try to bring him in. Single to right. Single to right, second to home. And that is a 2-6. And let's see. 2-6, second to home. Play if they're 2 out. If not, he holds. There's only 1 out. Lewis will hold. So it's going to be station to station. And now the bases are loaded for the Red Sox. And now here's Daubach. Daubach struck out his first time up. 0 for 1. Gooden in some trouble here. Bases loaded, no 1 out, bottom of the third. Red Sox maybe trying to make a chance here. Strategy roll, nothing on the 9. Dr. K will pitch. 2-2, strikeout, got him. He gets Daubach, and that is the second strikeout for the doctor. And there are now 2 outs. 2 outs. And now Nomar Garciaparra. He singled his first time up. 7-0 Indians. Bottom of the third. Now Gooden trying to get out of the jam. Gooden looks in. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Gooden gets in set. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping the Red Sox get something. Gooden. 6-6, strikeout, no. Garciaparra, 2-1, and it's a base hit to right field. The Red Sox will at least get on the board. Lewis will come in to score, single to right. And Nixon, we'll see what he does. Single to right, 5-6. And there's going to be a play. That's a 6. Right fielder for Cleveland is Ramirez. His arm rating's a -1. That is a 6, and the throw comes to the plate. Nixon coming in there, and he is out. Side retired. So Lewis will score, but Nixon is gunned down at the plate by the right fielder, Manny Ramirez. But the Red Sox are on the board at 7-1. It'll be a single for Garciaparra, but Nixon thrown out at the plate by Ramirez. 1 run on 4 hits. And after 3 now, 7-1 in favor of the Indians. Now to show you exactly what the new charts, as I said, second to home, a 5-6 says play. And play means there's a play at the plate. And that was a 6. And with a -1 arm on the D20, the lead runner is out. So we now go to after 3, 7-1. That's how that new chart will work. We go to the top of the 4th. Flory will pitch once again here for the Red Sox. And leading off for the Indians will be Omar Vizquel. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Flory will pitch. Flory, 5-4 against the switch left. It's a blank. Vizquel, 1-3, base hit. Vizquel gets his 3rd hit of the game. That's another single pass first. Vizquel now 3 for 3. Here's Cruz. Cruz is 1 for 2 with a single. Strategy rolls are now off. Flory, 6-1, strikeout, no. Fenway, Cruz, 1-2, and that is a ground out to short. 4-4-5, second base, pivot, Alomar, 0, a 1-5 will be a double play, and they'll get it, 2 outs. Actually, Garcia-Parra -1, but they still get it. Forgot who's in the home, but doesn't matter, but still, it's 2 outs anyway. So the double play there, so 6-4-3. 2 down, and now here's Alomar. Alomar 1 for 2. I really meant to say Garcia-Parra, but still he made it. Still made the play, even with the -1. Flory will pitch to Alomar. Flory, 4-6, strikeout, no. Alomar, 5-2, and against the righty, it's a ground out to short. That'll be handled by Garcia-Parra. He'll take this one and send it over to first. Retire the side. Good inning for Bryce Flory. The Red Sox need pitching right now. Bottom of the 4th, no runs and a hit for the Indians. Troy O'Leary leads off for Boston. He walked his first time up. 7-1 Indians. Indians historically won this game 7-5. Gooden, 6-3. It's a blank. Leary, 3-1, base hit, pass first. Everybody's hitting the ball past first. And that's a leadoff hit for O'Leary. He'll hold at first base. Next batter is Husky. Husky 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Strategy rolls are back on. And nothing on the 10. O'Leary will stay at first. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 2-4, strikeout, and cold strike 3 on Husky. Good pitch by Dr. K. That's his third. 1 down. And here's Veritek. Veritek 0 for 1. Leary on it first. Strategy rolls are back. And that's a 20. Dr. K fires to first, and no. O'Leary will get back. Now Gooden will pitch. Gooden, 6-4 against the switch left. It's a blank. Veritek, 3-1. It's powered into left field. That's a 12. And that's going to be a double for Jason Veritek. Still a 6-run option. O'Leary's going to hold it third. 6 runs. The Red Sox are down 6 runs. They'll activate the 6-run option, and they will automatically just go station to station and be happy with it. So a double for Veritek. And now here's Lewis. Lewis got a single his first time up. Infield is going to play 7-1 lead. I think it's just going to play back. Gooden will go ahead. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 15. Dr. K will deal. Dr. K, 6-1. Walk plus. And against the righty. Yep, that's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded again for the Red Sox. It's going to be one of those games. Second walk issued by the doctor. Here comes Trot Nixon. Nixon got a single his first time up. Now the infield will set for double play. Bases are full of Bo Sox. Red Sox down 7-1. Dr. K trying to get it done for the Indians right now. Strategy. That's a 20. Gooden fires to first to get Lewis, and he just barely got back. Now Gooden will pitch. Gooden, 3-5. Home run chance. The 11 is too high. Nixon, 4-4. It's a ground ball to first. 2-2. Shortstop, Vizquela 0. A 1-2. It's a 3-6-3 double play. No, the only play he had was to first. So O'Leary will come in to score. Veritek to third, Lewis to second, Nixon is out. It's now 7-2 as the Red Sox start chipping away at the lead. So now 2 away, but now a 7-2 ball game. And here's Offerman. Offerman 1 for 2 with a single. But now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Red Sox chipping away at this lead. Strategy, nothing on the 9. Dr. K will pitch. Dr. K, 6-2. Against the switch left. Wow. Against the switch left. It's a home run result. Against the righty, Offerman needed a 3. And that, guys, is a 2. And that is why no lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Jose Offerman. The Red Sox are back in it. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 3-run bomb by Jose Offerman. 6-2 was against the lefty. It's a home run result. Offerman needed a 3, and he got it. And it's now 7-5, which is the actual historical score of the game. We're only in the 4th. And the Red Sox are back in it. That is why no lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Here's Valentin. Valentin 1 for 2 with a single. Gooden can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He didn't stay out much when he did pitch in 99. But now it's a 7-5 game. Dr. K, 5-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Valentin, 5-3. And it's a fly ball to center. That'll be handled by Jacob Cruz. And he'll make the catch and retire the side. 4 runs on 3 hits and a walk. A 3-run bomb by Jose Offerman. He had 8 home runs that year, so he could hit one. It's now 7-5 after 4. Top of the 5th. Bryce Fleury's going to go another inning. And Manny Ramirez leads off for the Tribe. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. So Fleury will go ahead and pitch. Fleury, 3-5, walk plus, ball 4. He walks Manram. And Manram draws his second walk of the game. And now Tony. Tony has walked twice. Infield set for double play. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 7. Manram stays put. Fleury will pitch. Fleury, 1-6. Error on a grounder. Tomey, 6-6. No, it's a line out to second base. That is a 9 as Ramirez picked off, and he is not. Manram will get back, and that's out number 1. Hard hit ball to Offerman, but Manram gets back, and that will be the first out. Here's Sexton. Sexton 2 for 2, a single and a bomb. Ramirez on at first. Strategy. Nothing on the... Well, Ramirez, no, he'll stay put. Fleury will pitch. Fleury, 6-6, that's a walk plus 10, and Ramirez will go to second because Sexton has walked. Another walk given up. Now the batter is Justice. And that's going to be it for Fleury. Fleury is tired. He is done. Red Sox will go to the bullpen. So a new pitcher coming in for Boston. And let's see. You got one. So you got Justice, and you got probably bring in a lefty. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Real Comier. 2 wins, no losses, no saves, a 3.69 ERA. Comier will be the 3rd Red Sox pitcher, and he can pitch to 5. So Real Comier coming in to pitch now with 1 out in the top of the 5th and a 7-5 Indian lead. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Comier, 2-3, home run chance. 13 is high. Justice, 6-1, but Justice gets a base hit to center field. Will it score Ramirez? Single to center, 4-2 on the chart. And it says hold if less than or equal to +1. Center fielder for Boston is Lewis. He has a 0. Ramirez will hold. So if it was a +1 or higher, Ramirez would have scored in center field. +1 arm, which is, of course, is Lewis, but he'll hold at third. But it is a base hit, and the bases are loaded again. Single for Justice. Here's Branyan. Branyan is 0 for 2. Infield is going to play. They have really no chance of a double play with that -1. They're going to play in. 7-5 Indians. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Cormier will pitch. Cormier, 6-1. Strikeout. Got him. Big K. Big K. That is the third strikeout by Branyan. 2 down. Cormier had 39 Ks in 99. And now here's Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 2. Indians trying to get some runs back, but the Red Sox have come right back in this game. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Cormier, 5-3, it's a blank. Diaz, 3-6, it's a base hit to center field. That'll bring in Ramirez. Single to center. See if Sexton will score. Sexton, 2-6. And let's see. 2-6. That's going to be a play with 2 outs. So Sexton coming around third. It's center fielder. Here comes the throw by Lewis. His arm rating is a 0. That is a 9. And Sexton will be... He's out. Side retired. After checking the play, a big-time throw by Darren Lewis, and Sexton is out at the plate, and the inning is over, but the Indians did get a run. So Ramirez scores, but Sexton is out. Diaz does get a base hit and an RBI, but that will do it. 1 run on 2 hits and a couple of walks. A great play at the plate by Darren Lewis. But Sexton is tossed out there, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Now 8-5 in favor of the Tribe. Brian Daubach leads off for the Red Sox. He is 0 for 2. Gooden is going to come out of the game. That's going to be it for Gooden. He will leave with the W. And the Indians will go to the bullpen here. And 2 lefties and a righty coming up. So they're going to go with a lefty, I think. Coming on to pitch for the Indians will be Ricardo Rincon. 2 wins, 3 losses, a 4.43 ERA. Ricardo Rincon, he will be the second Indian pitcher. Of course, Ricardo Rincon, known for the if you watch the movie Moneyball, Ricardo Rincon is one of the players that they the A's traded for, which is depicted in the movie. Great movie, by the way. Brian Daubach leads off. He's 0 for 2, bottom of the 5th. Rincon, 2-6 at the park. Fenway Park, 2-3, and that's fly to center. Easy play for Jacob Cruz. And that is out number 1. Rincon can pitch to 3. Next batter is Noma. Noma is 2 for 2. 2 singles. 1 out. Rincon will pitch. Rincon, 4-3. Home run chance, 12. That's going to do it. A home run chance against a righty. 1-12 is be a 1-12. The 12 is good. Against the lefty, Garcia Parra needs a 20, and I don't have to go any longer than that. Kaboom! Ball is high. Ball is deep. Ball is gone. Home run, Noma! It's 8-6. Stadium cheers. Yay! Solo bomb by Noma, and it's now 8-6, and Garcia Parra says, I belong in the Hall of Fame. Well, debatable. Big-time home run by Garcia Parra. Here's O'Leary. He's 1 for 1, a single and a walk. As I said, looks like we're in for a crazy game here of inside pitch. Already 8-6, and we're only in the 5th. Rincon, 6-2. Home run. Oh, boy. Yeah. Home run result against the lefty. O'Leary needs an 8. That's a 6, and that ball is gone. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. It's 8-7. Back-to-back jacks. Stadium cheers. Yay! Troy O'Leary had 28 bombs. And Rincon comes in and gives up a couple of them. That's it for him. And now the next batter is Husky. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Indians as Rincon didn't last long. And coming into pitch for the Indians will be Paul Shuey. 8 wins, 5 losses, 6 saves, a 3.53 ERA. Shuey is going to be the third pitcher for the Indians, and he can pitch to 5. So now 8-7, and this is turning out to be a Game of the Year candidate, and I'm going to mark it. Indians had a 7-0 lead. It's now 8-7. We're in the 5th. Shuey, 6-6, strikeout, no. Husky, 1-5. It's a base hit to left field. Here come the Red Sox. 2 home runs and now a base hit, and here's Varitek. Varitek 1 for 2 with a double. Infield set for double play. Strategy roll for Husky, and he will stay there. Varitek actually gets the hit and run, but you're not going to do no such thing. He can hit very well. Shuey will deal. Shuey, 2-2. 2-2, walk plus 10, ball 4. And the Indian pitching staff is now imploding. Shuey had 33 walks in 99. And now here's Lewis. Lewis is 1 for 1, single and walk. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Fenway Park. Still 1 out, bottom of the 5th, 8-7 here in a crazy game at Fenway. Strategy roll. That's a 20, but Shuey has no pickoff. He'll concentrate on Lewis. Shuey, 3-1, strikeout, no. Lewis, 4-2 against the righty. It's a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base, pivot Alomar, 0. 1-2, it's a double play. No. Husky will get the third. Varitek is out, and Lewis gets to first. They're 2 down. They cannot turn the twin killing, but it will be a fielder's choice. And now here's Nixon. Nixon 1 for 2. Indians started with a 7-0 lead. It is now 8-7 in the bottom of the 5th. Fans here at Fenway Park, they're alive. Strategy roll, nothing on the 16. Shuey trying to get this inning over. Shuey, 6-6, strikeout 11, called strike 3 on Nixon, and the inning is over. Nixon's at 10, but +1 makes him an 11. That is an 11, and he's rung up. 2 runs on 3 hits. Solo bombs by Nomar Garcia-Parra and Troy O'Leary back-to-back jacks. 8-7 after 5. It's going to be one of those games. And after that inning, I need a quick drink. Don't go away for station identification. This is the RJL Network. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Indians is Omar Vizquel. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Real Comier is going to, he's going to pitch. He's going to pitch. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. David Baker joins us here at Fenway Park. Comier, 1-2, strikeout, no. Vizquel, 6-6, and that is going to be a fly to left. That'll be handled by Troy O'Leary. And they finally get Vizquel, 1 out. Next batter is Cruz. Cruz is 1 for 3. Historically, this game had 12 runs. We got 15, so inside pitch agrees. Comier will pitch. 2-1, strikeout, no. Cruz, 3-3. It's a base hit pass first. Everybody's hitting him pass first. And Cruz has his second hit of the game. Next batter is Alomar. And that's going to be it for Comier. He is tired. Red Sox will go to the bullpen. Yes. Indians had a 7-0 lead. It's now 8-7. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Red Sox. And I think they'll go with the righty here. And it is going to be... Can't bring him in yet. Yeah, we'll go with him. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Rich Garces. 5 wins, a loss, 2 saves, a 1.55 ERA. Garces is going to be the 4th Red Sox pitcher, and he can pitch to 5. So Rich Garces will come on to pitch. Infield double play. Top of the 6th, 8-7 Indians. There is 1 out here. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 4. Well, actually, Cruz gets the steal sign, but his stolen base rating is a 0. That's not happening. Garces, 1-3. That is an automatic out, and that is going to be a grounder to second base. 2-0-1. Shortstop pivot is Garciaparra, -1. So no chance at a double play, so who's out? That's a 6, and it's going to be Alomar. Cruz will get to second base, and that's out number 2. Grounder there to short. No way they can get a double play. And now the batter is Manram. Manram is 0 for 1, but he's walked twice. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Big game between the Indians and the Red Sox. Red Sox only a half game back of the Yankees in the American League East. Indians 3.5 ahead of the White Sox in the AL Central. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. The Yankees had a good command of the AL East. Red Sox closed it. Garces, 4-3, home run chance, 18 is high. Ramirez, 3-6, and it's a base hit to left field. That'll be a single. Cruz with 2 outs, a base running rating of 3, and that is a 5-5, and he will advance. Cruz will come around from second. He will score. It's 9-7 Indians. Stadium groans. RBI single by Manram. And now here's Tomey. Tomey has walked twice. He's 0 for 1, though. But now it's a 9-7 Indians lead as the Indians retake it. Garces will set up strategy, and Manram stays put. Garces, 3-4, walk plus, ball 4. Wow. Pitching has definitely taken the night off today. He will walk Tomey. Tomey draws his 3rd walk. And now here's Sexton. Sexton is 2 for 2, walked, singled, and hit a bomb. Still 2 outs here, top of the 6th. Ramirez on at second, Tomey on at first. Strategy. Nothing on the 19. Garces will pitch. Garces, 4-2, strikeout 9, swing and a miss, struck him out, and they will get out of it and won't give up any more, but they do get a run. 1 run, 2 hits, and a walk, and it's now once again a 2-run lead for the Tribe. Could this be a possible playoff preview? Postseason. Could the Red Sox and the Indians be facing each other in the postseason? Who knows? Bottom of the sixth, Shuey can pitch to one more batter before he tires. Jose Offerman is the leadoff batter, and Shuey is going to switch. They're going to let him pitch. Shuey's going to pitch here. 9-7, bottom of the sixth, in a crazy game here on Saturday night. Saturday night's all right for fighting, or in this case, it's all right for baseball. Shuey, 3-2, strikeout, got him. He gets Offerman, and that is out number one. Shuey is now tired. They're going to let him pitch. And here's Valentin. Valentin 1 for 3. Shuey will pitch. Manny Ramirez was an excellent hitter. Manny Ramirez should be in the Hall of Fame. Shuey, 4-5, strikeout plus 10, and called strike 3 on Valentine. 2 down. Another strikeout by Shuey, 2 away. And now Daubach. Daubach is 0 for 3. Shuey is tired, trying to get the job done, though. Indians lead 9-7. Shuey will deal. Shuey, 2-6, range play. Daubach, 5-5. That's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Branyan. He wasn't too bad. His range is a 3. Nope. And that's going to be a double down the line. So Daubach hits one into the corner as Branyan just got away from it. And Daubach is on second base with a 2-bagger. Daubach gets his first hit. And now here's Noma. Noma's had a great night. 2 singles and a bomb. 2 outs. Question is, does Shuey want to pitch to him? I'm going to go with it. Shuey's going to pitch to Garciaparra. 2 men down. Bottom of the 6th. Red Sox trying to tie this up. Down 7-0 at one point. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 19. Shuey will pitch. Shuey, 5-1. Strikeout 10. No. Garciaparra, 4-3. And it's a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Vizquel. He's got it. Throws to first. And the Indians get out of the jam. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. Stays 9-7 after 6. Both teams have gotten a hit in every single inning. Nobody's been retired in order yet. On to the 7th. Garces can pitch to one more batter before he tires. David Justice leads off. He is 1 for 3. And Garces is going to pitch to him. They're going to let Garces pitch. So 9-7 now, top of the 7th here at Fenway. Garces will deal. Garces, 3-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Justice, 1-2. Ground out to second. That'll be an easy play for Offerman. And he throws it away, 1 down, or throws it to first. Not away, but 1 out. Here's Branyan. Branyan has struck out all 3 times. And now we're in the 7th inning. Let's see if they're going to make a change, and they will. Russell Branyan coming out of the game and coming on to take over at third for the Indians is going to be Enrique Wilson. 262 average, 2 homers, 24 RBIs. So now Wilson is now the third baseman, and he is a 2-7. Doesn't have the range, but I'm going to bring him in. So Enrique Wilson, he's a switch hitter. So 1 out. Garces will pitch to Wilson. Garces is tired, by the way, but he's going to pitch. Garces, 4-3. Home run chance. And against the switch left, the 5 is going to miss. Wilson, 3-5, and he grounds it to short. That'll be handled by Garciaparra. And he'll take his time, toss it over, 2 down. And now the batter is Diaz. He'll stay up. Garces will go ahead and deal. Garces, 6-6, strikeout plus 10. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. That is the first time any one of these teams has gone down in order, and Rich Garces got it done. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night will be August 5th, and we're going to the Houston Astrodome for an important National League matchup between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Ismael Valdez will be pitching for the Dodgers, and Shane Reynolds will be going for the Astros. The Astros running away with the National League Central. Dodgers still chasing the Arizona Diamondbacks in the National League West. So a very important matchup at the Astrodome tomorrow night. Dodgers and the Stros here on the network. That will be tomorrow night. Bottom of the 7th, Indians lead the Red Sox 9-7. Shuey is done. And Troy O'Leary leads off for the Red Sox. New pitcher coming in for the Indians. O'Leary, he's 2 for 2, a single and a bomb. And you got 2 lefties and a righty. So coming on to pitch for the Indians is going to be Steve Reed. 3 wins, 2 losses, a 4.23 ERA. Reed is now the 4th Indian pitcher. He can pitch to 4. So Steve Reed will now pitch to O'Leary. Bottom of the 7th, 9-7 in favor of the Tribe. Reed, 6-4 against the lefty. That's a walk plus. That's a walk plus. And, of course, it's ball 4, and O'Leary will trot to first. Once again, bringing a relief pitcher, the first thing he does is walk the batter. Never fails. Next up is Husky. Husky's 1 for 3 with a single. Infield set for double play. Strategy roll. That's a 2. Nothing happening there. Reed will go ahead and deal. Reed, 6-5, strikeout, no. Husky, 1-4, it's a fly to right. Easily handled by Manram. And he puts it away, 1 down. Next up is Lewis. Lewis is 1 for 2, doubled and walked. O'Leary on it first. Craig Scarborough joins us here at Fenway Park. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Check out Craig Scarborough's channel. He's doing a lot of good inside pitch advanced demos right there. I think he's doing 1984 if I'm right, so please check him out. I wanted to do another inside pitch advanced demo. I probably will, but I don't know when. Right now, I think it's time for everybody else to do it and let them get used to it. Reed will pitch. Reed, 2-5 against a righty, walk. The 15 is high. Lewis, 6-6. He powers one into center. That's an 8. It's going to be a base hit. Single to center field. O'Leary has a base running rating of 3. Does he get to first? 1-4 and advances if he's 4-6. And he does not. He holds at second. O'Leary has a base running rating of 3. He'll hold at second base. And now runners at first and second and 1 out. Here is Veritek. Veritek is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Runners at first and second. Red Sox now have the tying runs on base. Steve Reed trying to get the job done. Strange game. Indians up 7-0. It's now 9-7. Strategy. Nothing on the 9. Reed. 5-3. Home run chance. 20 is high. Veritek. 3-6, and it's a fly ball to center field. And that's going to be handled by Cruz for out number 2. O'Leary has a base running rating of 3. And let's see if he goes to third. And that is a 4-4. And let's see, holds if he's 4-6, and holds if he holds at 4-6. He is a 3. So he will go to third. So Leary does make third base good enough to get him to third. Now 2 outs, and here's Nixon. Reed is now tired. And Reed, well, he gives up a lot of home runs against lefties. Reed is now tired, and the Indians are going to go back to the bullpen. So Reed is done. And the Indians going back to the pen. And they're going to bring in a lefty, I think. And coming in to pitch for the Indians will be Paul Ossenmacher. 2 wins, a loss, no saves, an 8.18 ERA. And yet he had 55 relief appearances. He's going to be the 5th Indian pitcher. Playing chess against myself here. So Paul Ossenmacher will go up against Nixon. There are 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, 9-7. Go ahead run at the plate. John Haverly joins us here at Fenway Park. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Ossenmacher will go ahead and pitch. Ossenmacher, 6-1 against the lefty, strikeout plus 10. That's a 17 swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Ossenmacher just needed to get 1 out, and he did. What unbelievable managing here on this channel. You just don't see managing like that on that other channel with the fluffy cat and those blue and red cards, you know. No runs, 1 hit. Still 9-7 in favor of the Indians. We go to the 8th. Top of the order for Cleveland. Here's Omar Vizquel. He is 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Garces is done. We'll see a new pitcher for the Red Sox. And let's see. We're going to go with... We'll go with a righty, and it will be... Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Tim Wakefield. 6 wins, 11 losses, 15 saves, a 5.08 ERA. Knuckleballer. Tim Wakefield will come on to pitch for the Red Sox. And he'll go up against Omar Vizquel. Top of the 8th, 9-7. Pats himself on the back. Yeah, I broke my arm doing that. Wakefield will pitch. And he can pitch to 6, by the way. So let's mark it. Wakefield. 1-1. Wild pitch. Nope, it's a blank. Vizquel. 6-1. And he powers one into left field. That's a 2. It's a single. So Vizquel gets a hold of one. He'll put it into left. And Vizquel now has his 4th hit of the night. And now here's Cruz. Cruz is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Infield a double play. Wakefield trying to maybe do something with the Red Sox here. Vizquel on it first. Strategy rolls are still on. And that's an 18. Cruz gets the bunt sign. With a 330 batting average, he's swinging. Wakefield, 4-1 against the lefty. It's a blank. Cruz, 3-6, and he pumped it up. Maybe we should have bunted. Pop out, second base, and Offerman says he will get it, and he does, 1 out. Here's Alomar. Alomar 1 for 4 with a single. Strategy roll, nothing on the, well, now Vizquel gets the steal sign. He's going. 16 plus 1 is 17. Veritek plus 1 is 18. Vizquel on his way to second, and he is safe. Stolen base for Vizquel. And now it takes away the double play chance. And now they'll pitch to Alomar. Another strategy roll. Vizquel will stay at second. So Wakefield will go ahead and he will pitch. Wakefield 1-1. Wild pitch. A possible pass ball. Veritek's pass ball rating is a 2. And it bounces off of him, will go away, and Vizquel will go to third. Pass ball on Veritek. And now a big run at third base. Now the infield has to come in. Will all the season be available? Will Chris make the season with me? Chris will make me the season I need. So whatever season is comes up, selected from the selection show and the dice, he will make that season. He will have 2.5 months to do it. Trust me, he'll have plenty of time. The next season here of Inside Pitch will not start until January 5th. Hopefully, though, he will have that game. He'll have that season ready by at least the demo game, which is always a week before. The Skellon at third. A bad play by Veritek. They'll redo the strat. Nothing on the 16. Wakefield will deal. Wakefield 3-2 against the switch left. It's a blank. Alomar 5-6. It's a base hit to right field. The Indians will get a run. Alomar will get a single, and that will bring in Vizquel. It is now 10-7 in favor of the Indians. Stadium groans. So now a 10-7 lead by the Indians as they now add the field goal. And Alomar on at first. And now here's Manram. Alomar on at first. One out. Infield still a double play. Strategy rolls are now off. Wakefield 3-2 against the righty. Strikeout. He got him. That's a big K. Wakefield had 104 strikeouts in 99. But as bad as he was with walks and all that, and pass balls, I'm really surprised he had less ones than that. 2 men down. Here's Tomey. Tomey has walked 3 times. He's 0 for 1. 10-7 now, Indians. Wakefield, he will set up and he will pitch. Wakefield, 5-3, strikeout. Cold strike 3 on Tomey. Tomey cannot believe it, but he is out of there, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits and a steal. So Wakefield does give up a run, and it's back to a 3-run lead for the Tribe. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Top of the order for the Red Sox for Jose Offerman. Ossenmacher, is he going to pitch? No. Ossenmacher coming out of the game, and the Indians will go to the bullpen. Let's see who's going to be. So Offerman a switch, a right and a left, and they're going to go, it really doesn't matter in this case. Coming on to pitch for the Indians is going to be Steve Carsey. 10 wins, 2 losses, save a 2.97 ERA. Carsey is now the 6th Indians pitcher. So now bottom of the 8th, 10-7 Tribe. Carsey can pitch to 5. Carsey against Offerman. Offerman is 2 for 4, a single and a bomb. Carsey 2-4, walk plus, and 19. Yeah, he walked him. I bring in a relief pitcher. What's the first thing that happens? He walks the batter. So he walks Offerman. Now the batter is Valentin. Valentin 1 for 4. Infield set for double play. Strategy rolls are off. Carsey will deal. Carsey 1-3. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 3-1. It's a blank. We got a rare play with men on. Rare plays, men on from at the park. 42. Sinking liner to center field, resolve as an F8 range play. Center fielder for the Indians is Cruz. His range is a 3. And he can't get it. He can't get it. Trailing runner doesn't know if it's caught or not and is in limbo. If caught, fielder throws behind the runner to double up. It wasn't. If not caught, fielder throws in front of trailing runner to get him. Credit batter with single and then check left fielder for error on the throw. Well, check center fielder. So center fielder is Cruz. His error rating is a 0, so he's not going to have an error. So fielder throws in front of trailing runner to get him, which means Offerman, credit batter with single, and then check for left center fielder for error on a throw. There wasn't. So if no error, runner out. If error, everyone gets 1 extra base. So there was no error. So Offerman is out at second. Valentin is safe at first, 1 out. That's how that goes. A little confusing, but we got it. So Offerman did not know that ball was going to be caught. So Valentine gets the first, and that's out number 1. And now the batter is Dalbach. Dalbach 1 for 4 with a double. 1 out here, bottom of the 8th, 10-7 Indians. Valentine on it first. Carsey will deal. 5-6, strikeout. Called strike 3 on Dalbach. He can't believe it. Carsey had 68 Ks, 2 down. Dalbach said, come on, that was low. The umpire says, no, that was right there. You're the one that's low. You're also out. Go take a seat. And now here's Noma. No, that wouldn't be a fielder's choice. I didn't call it that. It's a base hit. I gave him a single, not a fielder's choice. Here's Noma. Midlife crisis joins us here at Fenway Park. Garciaparra's had a heck of a night. 2 singles and a bomb. 2 outs, 10-7 Indians. Bottom of the 8th. Valentine on it first. Carsey trying to get this inning done. Indians had a 7-0 lead at one point. Carsey will pitch. Carsey, 5-4, range play. Garciaparra, 5-4. That's a grounder to second base. That ball is hit to Alomar. Alomar's range is a 4. He can't get it, and that's going to be a base hit. Will Valentine get the third? And yes, he will. Alomar could not get it. It's a single for Garciaparra. Runners at the corners. Garciaparra gets his 4th hit of the game, and now here's O'Leary. O'Leary is 2 for 2, a single and a bomb, and walked twice. Carsey thought Alomar was going to get that, but he just got out of his reach. And now Valentine on it third, Garciaparra on it first. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. O'Leary's already hit a home run in the ball game. Carsey will pitch. Carsey, 4-4, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And he gets out of the jam. No runs, 2 hits, and a walk. 10-7 after 8. We go to the 9th. New pitcher coming in for the Red Sox. Wakefield is done. And for the 9th inning, they're going to go with their best pitcher to keep it where it is, and that's going to be Derek Lowe. 6 wins, 3 losses, 15 saves, a 2.63 ERA. Lowe's job, keep it where it is. He's the 6th pitcher for the Red Sox in this ball game. It will be Richie Sexson leading off for the Indians, and he is 2 for 3, single and a bomb. Top of the 9th, 10-7 Indians. Indians looking for some insurance. Low, 6-2, strikeout, got him. He goes ahead and gets Sexson. Lowe had 80 Ks that year, 1 down. Here's Justice. Justice is 1 for 4 with a single. Lowe will pitch. Lowe, 4-1 against the lefty. It's a blank. Justice, 4-5. Ground out to second. That'll be handled by Offerman. Over to first it goes. 2 down. And now Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 1 since coming in for Branyan. 2 men down, top of the 9th. Lowe will go ahead and deal. Lowe, 2-4. Range play. Wilson, 1-5. Ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Garciaparra. His range is a 3. He's got it. Nice play by Noma. He'll go ahead and toss it over and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the try. But they have a 10-7 lead here. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Leading off for the Red Sox will be Butch Husky. He is 1 for 4. Carsey is tired. He'll come out. Now the Indians will bring in their closer. And coming in to pitch for the Indians will be Mike Jackson. 3 wins, 4 losses, 39 saves, a 4.06 ERA. Jackson's job, win the ball, close the game. Let's see who got So Butch Husky will bat. Bottom of the 9th inning, 10-7. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping that the Red Sox can make a comeback. Jackson will pitch. Jackson, 2-1, range play. Husky, 1-6. It's a base hit to center field. Jacob Cruz going after it. His range is a 3. And he's got it. 1 out. What a play by Cruz. Da-na-na, da-na-na. That was a single to center, but Jacob Cruz takes away the hit. 1 away. And now here's Varitek. Varitek 2 for 4, a single and a double. Jackson trying to close the deal. Jackson, 1-2. That's a blank, not tired. Varitek, 3-2, and it's a fly ball to right. Manram will come under it, and he gets it 2 down. And the last chance for the Red Sox is Darren Lewis. And is he going to bat is the question. Lewis is the center fielder. And they are going to... They're going to bring in a pinch hitter. I think you would here. Yeah, they are. Darren Lewis coming out of the game, although he did have 470 at bats, but he's going to come out. And coming in to pinch hit for the Red Sox will be Mike Stanley. 281 average, 19 homers, 72 RBIs. Damon Buford will take over in center field if this game goes any further. So Mike Stanley coming in to pinch hit against Jackson. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Indians lead 10-7. Heck of a game. Jackson goes ahead and gets the sign from Diaz. Fans hoping for a hit. Jackson will pitch. 5-1 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Manram coming in under it. He takes a couple of steps forward, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Indians will hold on to the win against the Red Sox tonight, 10-7. Stadium groans. The Red Sox got a hit in every single inning except the 9th. The 9th is the first time in the ball game the Red Sox were sent down in order. Unbelievable. Final line score coming up. For the Indians, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. For the Red Sox, 7 runs, 16 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Dr. K. Dwight Gooden will get the win. Pat Rapp's going to take the loss. Reed, Ossenmacher, and Karsay get holds. Mike Jackson does wind up with the save. What a crazy game to start the month of August. And we got more coming up. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is next. Well, that was a crazy game. Dang. But the Indians will get that victory. The Indians will now go to 63-42, and the Red Sox drop to 64-41. But these races have tightened up in every division except for the Astros running away with that division. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Indians will get a 10-7 win over Boston. We'll see how the rest of the majors goes tonight. August 2nd, Kansas City at Anaheim. Remember, I'm no longer re-rolling dice for what do you call it? No longer re-rolling dice for extra innings. We're just taking the small dice as they are. Much faster. Royals, 15-35, and that is 6. Angels, 5-46, and that is 5, and that's a win for the Royals. White Sox at Detroit. White Sox, 9-21, that is 3. Tigers, 4-35, that is also 3, and they're going to go to extras. So let's see here. So the White Sox rolled a 1, plus 2 is 3. Tigers rolled a 5, plus 1 is 6. The Tigers will win it in extras. Toronto and the Yankees. Blue Jays, 9-12, that's 1. Yankees, 11-35, and that is 5, a win for the Bronx Bombers. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles, 13-36, that's 6. Athletics, 11-54, and that is 7. That's a win for the A's. Tampa Bay at Seattle. Devil Rays, 7-31, that's 3. Mariners, 19-16, that is 4. They'll get that win. Minnesota and the Rangers. Twins, 6-55, 6 runs. Rangers, 16-11, that is 1 run, and that's a win for the Twins. Giants and the Diamondbacks. Giants, 9-44, that's 5. Diamondbacks, 13-34, and that is 5. And they're going to go extras. San Francisco both teams roll on a 4. So the Giants were a 0, and the Diamondbacks were a -3. So the Giants are going to win in extras. Expos and the Cubs. Expos, 9-62, that is 8. Cubs, 6-61, that is 6. A win for the Expos. Mets and the Brewers. My Mets are still 3.5 back of the Braves. Can my Mets get a win? Mets, 10-32, and that's 4. Brewers, 7-42, that is 4, and they're going to extras. Both teams rolled a 2. The Mets were a 0. Milwaukee was a 0. That makes it a tie, which means Milwaukee will win it in extras. Padres and the Cardinals. Padres, 5-46, that is 5. Cardinals, 8-16, that is 2, and that's a win for the Padres. August 3rd, Kansas City and Anaheim. Kansas City, 10-54, that is 7. Angels, 6-25, that's 3. Cleveland at Boston. Indians, 4-36, that's 3. Red Sox, 13-14, that is 3, and that is extras. So Cleveland got a 6 plus 0. Boston got a 4 plus 0, and that will be a win for the Indians in extras. White Sox at Detroit. White Sox, 9-22, that's 3. Tigers, 12-32, that is 5, and that's a win for the Cats. Toronto and the Yankees. Blue Jays, 6-24, and that is 3. Yankees, 15-24, that is 4, a win for the Yanks. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles, 5-43, that is 4. Athletics, 14-42, that is 6, a win for the A's. Tampa Bay at Seattle. Devil Rays, 7-16, and 3-2 runs. Mariners, 10-45, that's 6 runs, a win for the M's. Minnesota at the Rangers. Twins, 8-63, that is 8. Rangers, 19-45, that is also 8, and they're going to go to extras for that one. Minnesota rolled a 3 plus 0. Rangers rolled a 5 plus 2 is 7, and that will be a win for Texas in extras. Giants and the Diamondbacks. Giants, 6-61, that is 6. Diamondbacks, 10-56, that is 7, and they'll get that win. Expos and the Cubs. Expos, 14, and that is 4. Cubs 9-26, and that is also 4, and they'll go to extras. So the Expos rolled a 4, and plus 2 is 6. The Cubs rolled a 6, and plus 3 is 9, and that's going to be a win for the Cubs in extras. Rockies and the Reds. Rockies 741, that is 4. Reds 12-43, that is 6. That game belongs to the Reds. Phillies and the Marlins. Phillies 10-32, that is 4. Marlins 9-31, and that is also 4. Extra innings. Phillies rolled a 2, minus 1 is 1. Marlins rolled a 1, plus 1 is 2. And that'll be a win for the Fish in extras. Dodgers and the Astros. Dodgers 2-32, that is 2. Astros 10-23, and that is 3. Another win for the Stros. Mets and the Brewers. Can my Mets get a win? Mets 15-63, that is 10. Brewers 641, that is 4. My Mets will get a happy recap. Braves and the Pirates. Come on, Bucks. Braves 9-45, and that is 5. Pirates 112, that is 0, and can't get a game. This has been a very frustrating season for the Mets. Padres and the Cardinals. We're going to make the postseason. We're just not going to win the stupid division. Padres 543, and that is 4. Cardinals 645, that is 5. That's another win for the Redbirds. August 4th, Kansas City and Anaheim. Royals 941, that is 5. Angels 1133, that is 5. Extras. Kansas City rolled a 1, minus 5. Angels rolled a 3, plus 1. That'll be a win for the Halos. Cleveland at Boston. Cleveland 1555, that is 8. Red Sox 723, that is 3. And that'll be a win for the Tribe. Toronto and the Yankees. Blue Jays 1061, that is 8. Yankees 1434, that is 5. That'll be a win for the Jays. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles 1465, that's 11. Oakland 1351, and that is 7. Tampa Bay at Seattle. Devil Rays 1025, 4 runs. Mariners 1441, 6 runs. The M's will get the win. Twins and the Rangers. Twins 331, and that is 3. Rangers 851, that is 6. And the Lone Stars will get the win. Giants and the Diamondbacks. Giants 936, and that's 5. Diamondbacks 1046, that's 6. And the D-backs will get the win. Expos and the Cubs. Expos 1161, that is 8. Cubs 956, that is 7. A win for the Spos. Rockies and the Reds. Rockies 831, that is 4. Reds 1826, that is 5. And that game belongs to the Reds. Phillies and the Marlins. Phillies 1354, that is 8. Marlins 836, that is 4. A win for the Fightin' Phils. Dodgers and the Astros. We have these two tomorrow. Dodgers 851, that is 6. Astros 432, that is 3. That's a win for the Dodgers. Mets and the Brewers. Can my Mets get a win? Mets 12-23, and that is 4. Brewers 544, and that is also 4. And they're going to extras. The Mets got a 3 plus 0. The Brewers got a 4 plus 0. Another win for the Brewers in extras. Braves and the Pirates. Come on, Bucks. Braves 715, that is 2. Pirates 226, and that is also 2. And they're going to extras. Atlanta got a 5 Atlanta got a 5 plus 0. And the Pirates got a 6 minus 1 is 5. That is a tie, which means the Pirates will win by home field. Padres and the Cardinals. Padres 1131, and that is 4. Cardinals 1051, that is 6. And a win for the Redbirds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August 5th. We will be at the Astrodome as the Los Angeles Dodgers take on the Houston Astros. Ismael Valdez will be going for the Dodgers. Shane Reynolds will be going for the Astros. Heck of a game tomorrow night, too, just like tonight was. Dodgers and Astros, be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. I think this game deserved it. Subscribe if you're not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Cleveland Indians circle the wagons and get the win over the Red Sox. Heck of a game, but they pull it out with a 10-7 win. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.